we've all heard the stories about traumatized children, the federal government deporting parents but keeping their kids. We've even seen images of how Homeland Security is holding some of these children in cages. There's no way that you can defend this unless you work at Fox and Friends. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently that cage is not a cage.
We got from the Border Patrol some of the images inside these detention facilities. Look, I'm from a farm community. To me, I see the chain link fences. It's more like a security pen to me. You do see some fencing, but keep in mind, some have referred to them as cages, but keep in mind, this is a great big warehouse facility where they built walls out of chain link fences.
Wow. I never ever thought I'd hear a positive spin on detaining children. She's like, look, I'm a cage half full kind of guy, you know. After all, what is a chain link fence if not a wall made of silver linings? I mean, think about it. Look, man, we're not idiots. A cage is a cage. Can you imagine if Fox and Friends did the announcing for WWE? Those fights would suck.
And now, we have two great friends standing on a chain link partition. They are really enjoying their time on this fence-like structure that is in no way a cage. Oh, 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 he's helping him to the ground. Look at that, an opportunity to get a new table.
So positive, man, so positive. Now, some have argued that although these images of the cages are disturbing, those kids that have been separated from their parents only stay there for 72 hours, the first 72 hours. After that, they get a free upgrade.
Nearly 1,500 boys between 10 and 17 years old now live in a converted big box store. We're shown the boys' rooms, meant for 4 beds, now with 5. Classrooms for civics and English lessons. The kids play video games, shoot pool, and play foosball.
They're getting school and soccer and video games and 3 squares and 2 snacks and plenty of sleep.
They're being fed well. They go on field trips.
The staff there give them toiletries, they give them new clothes.
The conditions that they're in here in America, where they have good meals, they have air conditioning, they have TV, they're being treated much better than most of the conditions I'm being told they left.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe these detention centers are nicer than where these kids were living in Honduras. But that's not really the point. The point is, the federal government is effectively stealing kids away from their parents. Like, if some guy in an unmarked van took your kids from the park, the last thing you'd be worried about as a parent is how nice the van was or whether they had the good candy. You wouldn't be like, ma'am, your child was kidnapped. Oh, no, by a man driving a Bentley. Oh, wow, oh. Okay, you can stop looking. Yeah, you can stop looking. No. Nobody's thinking like that. And you know what's been particularly shameful? Is how the Trump administration has tried to sidestep the backlash. For instance, this is Kirstjen Nielsen, the Secretary of Homeland Security and IKEA bookshelf. According to her, the administration had nothing to do with this at all.
Parents who entered illegally are, by definition, criminals. By entering our country illegally, often in dangerous circumstances, illegal immigrants have put their children at risk. Congress and the courts created this problem, and Congress alone can fix it. This administration did not create a policy of separating families at the border. We are a country of compassion. We are a country of heart.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, that's some bullshit, right? That's just some bullshit. We're a country of compassion, country of heart. You can't do a fatality on someone and then call it friendship. That's not how it works. Because this administration did create this policy, right? It's pretty ballsy to blame Congress for it when 3 people from your administration already said it was a Trump team idea. Right? It's BS. It's like if Beethoven said that Beethoven's Fifth was written by Johann Nepomuk Hummel. First of all, Beethoven, your name is in the title, okay? We know that. And second, we all know that Hummel's work relied more heavily on the piano and on pressing the limits of modernity. Don't even front on that shit, man. Sorry, classical music. Anyway.